So I want to talk about the 3 layers of videos. The reason I want to talk about it is because everyone thinks that you just need to create external videos, or these videos that show up on YouTube, or that you put out on like Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. What happens is they get caught up in wanting to create this video for external use, and then they get caught up in wanting to look professional, well put together, and perfect. They get so caught up in trying to set it up, trying to make it look perfect, trying to be perfect, and then they never end up creating it. And that stems from a whole different thing of always wanting to look perfect. What I realized through my own experiences, there's not just one type of video. And that's why I created the other video that I did about these 7 different personality types and how to create content around your style, because there's not one way to create video content. And there's not one way to create content. When it comes to creating video, we get wrapped up in this always wanting to look perfect, polished, and professional. What I realized through my own experience is when I first started in Quora and started writing these blogs for health and fitness, at first I started to come off as a professional, or at least I tried to, and I was trying to fake it until I made it. The problem with that is that people see right through that, and there's no connection because there's no way for people to connect with you. There's no story and all of that. What I realized is I wasn't getting real results, and then I started following a couple people, and I started seeing how they wrote. I started looking at the pictures that they used, how they started. What I realized is it kind of stemmed down from these buzzwords now: authenticity and transparency. So 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when I was in Quora, I started actually sharing my experiences, and I stopped caring about coming off perfect and polished, and I just shared. And there were things like grammatical errors, like it wasn't perfect. I'm not perfect at writing, and I'm not the best at editing, and that's something I need to work on. But what I realized is when I started doing this and I started showing more of myself, and then I started doing videos, and I stopped caring about they're perfect and the polish, they started working better. That's because people crave authenticity, this transparency, because they crave being able to see someone else doing it and then envisioning themselves being able to do it as well. And that's where it kind of stems from. Now, when you get into these 3 layers of videos, you have your external video, your internal, and your one-to-one with clients. And while people get caught up in the external video, what to post on YouTube, what to post on social media, what to post so that everyone else sees it, they forget about the internal and the one-to-one video. And the one-to-one video, the stuff that you send over email, through BombBomb, through DM, through a text message, through Facebook Messenger, those one-to-one videos have some of the biggest and deepest impact. Because when you're having a conversation with someone and you send them a video instead of a text, they see your face. They see your tonality. They connect better with you. And there's so much expression that comes through with a video that you don't get in a text. And that's why that one-to-one video, definitely with clients, potential clients, and just your audience in general, is way more impactful. That's why it's not just about creating that external video. When I had an interview with Ryan Owens, one of the things he told me about was the first way he got into video, he was just sending these one-to-one videos to clients through email, through text, or through like Facebook Messenger or Instagram DM. That's how he got started. The best part about it is you don't need a mic, you don't need lighting, you don't need to look professional. All you have to do is be clear with what you're trying to say. At least make sure the audio quality is good, and try to make sure that the lighting in the area is all right. Switching from, okay, well, I can shoot this real quick video and that's fine. Let me flip it for a second and think of how, as a consumer or the viewer on the other end, would I want it to come across, or what would help me? So flipping that and thinking from the mind of the consumer or the mind of the viewer of, okay, well, if I'm gonna be watching this video, I at least want the lighting to be okay or decent, and I want the audio quality to be all right. That doesn't mean it needs to be professional. It means you need to at least take a little stride to not make it a shaky video. Make sure there's decent lighting. It's not just glare coming through. And then on top of that, make sure the sound is gonna be okay as well. That's the first layer of video. And the easiest way to get into video is sending that one-to-one video. The middle layer, which kind of gets overlooked, is that internal video. And you have the internal marketing videos, the internal sales videos, and the internal like systems and operation videos. So what this is imagine you could scale yourself. And instead of having to go to each client of saying, hey, we just got under contract, this is what's coming next, or this is what to expect, or this is the process of. Here's some questions you're gonna have about it. Here's the answers to that. Rather than them always coming to you about what's next, what should I expect, what does the process look like, what are some questions, what do I avoid, all these things, you have that video library. So when you go into contract, here's a quick video of the process of it, here's what to expect, and here's what you need to know. Offers accepted, this is what happens next. Hey, you just got your pre-approval. This is what happens next in your search. This is what to expect throughout the search. What this does is your client, the consumer, has this roller coaster journey. And for most people, that experience in that roller coaster has many highs and lows. When you're able to not only bring the highs higher through taking those high moments and making them even better, but also taking those low moments and bringing them up a little bit, because when they know those low moments are going to be there, they know what to expect. They know the process. They understand that stuff's going to happen. It's not a surprise. It's not new. And it's not this up and down emotional roller coaster. Instead, it's more level with highs. And that's the way you make the client experience better. And the way you can do that at scale is having these internal videos of what to expect in the process, what they need to know, all their questions. And then you have the internal sales and marketing videos that you create. And these are things like your client success stories. What does your buying process look like? What does your selling process look like? Here's an actual case study of what happened when you sell their home, when you market the home. This is what the process looks like. And there's a lot of different ways to do that. And then there's the sales videos, but that's the internal. The next layer, the layer that everyone wants to do, and that's your external video. These are like your YouTube videos, these are your listing videos, these are the community, the digital mayor videos, these are all of these sales and marketing videos that you put on social media, that you put on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, all of these content that you create or you put on TikTok. And that's like the third layer up. That's the tip of the iceberg. That's not everything. So when you're creating video and you're thinking of what to create, the easiest way to start is just start one-to-one. And that's the quickest way to get started. You don't need to be professional, and it's the biggest way to create impact with your clients. And then started thinking, okay, well, if I want to scale myself, if at some level I want to have assistants, I want to have a team, or I want to be able to offload stuff off my time, then you start creating these internal videos. And then you can start creating these external videos. And that's when you do these podcast videos, these TikTok videos, these YouTube listing, community, all that stuff. It's good to have each, and it's good to understand that there's not just one type of video you need to create or one type of video you have to create. If you're looking for an easy way to get started, just do those one-to-one videos through BombBomb, through text, through Messenger, through Instagram DM. I hope this was helpful, and I hope this brought light on not always having to create these perfectly polished, professional videos. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you think, and let me know what's the next video that you need to create or you want to create to better serve your clients. Thanks for watching.